Hi, everyone. Uh, True confessions. Last night, I was at a San Francisco Giants game. It's the first one in about 20 years, and I was pretty excited. Uh, there was one point in the game where the left fielder should have had a routine catch, and the ball bounced off his glove. I was in disbelief. I smacked my forehead, and I forgot that I had my reading glasses, these glasses on top of my head. So I have the nerd strip over here, and I apologize if it looks just ridiculous. But I need my glasses right now so that I can make a little video for you. Hopefully this video will be helpful. I want it to be something that can help you study for your quiz this week. So we're going to talk a little bit about books 9 through 16. This is kind of the turbo version. I already made this whole video once and it didn't save, so okay, that was God's sign to me that I need to go faster. I've already done books 1 to 8, so here's book 9, and you know that I've been giving titles to each book, and I encourage all of you to try to do that. I think it captures the essence of a book if you create a title. So book 9 is called The Appeal to Achilles. And just know at this point, the Greeks are in dire straits. Agamemnon's ready to give up. But his soldiers, it's kind of an echo of the first part of the Iliad, where the soldiers are all they think that Agamemnon wants to go home, and they rise up. So Diomedes, who is really an amazing hero in books 1 through 8, he rises up and speaks out and says, "No, we don't want to go back to Greece. We want to defeat Troy." The advisor, the mentor, Nestor, he's older. Remember, he can't fight like the younger men, and he tries to get Agamemnon finally to eat crow and go and appeal to Achilles to come back. And so a commission is sent, a group of ambassadors is sent to Achilles. And that's Ajax, Odysseus, and Phoenix. They're sent, and with Achilles is his friend Patroclus. That's how you say it, believe it or not. Patroclus was a myrmidon. That means he was an ant who was turned into a soldier. Okay, just know that lots of things like that happen in mythology, metamorphoses like that. So when the ambassadors arrive, Phoenix tells a long story to Achilles. Okay, kind of the diplomatic way. He's trying to show through the story what Achilles should do. An interesting side note: he uses the name Cleopatra, and that's actually kind of an anagram for Patroclus. And so there's an indication here, maybe foreshadowing by Homer, the writer, that Patroclus is going to be a major figure in this story. Achilles does seem to be a little bit moved to pity, but he turns around and he's not going to go with them. He rejects the commission. And you can see from this exchange that Ajax, one of the ambassadors, he's kind of skeptical about Achilles in the first place. And, he's been doing pretty well as a warrior on his own. And so he doesn't seem to love Achilles as much and seems to view him almost as a traitor. Diomedes again steps up, when he hears about Achilles rejecting this parlay. It's Diomedes has to stand up and say, "We're going to keep going then. Even if we lose, we're going to be heroes." Book 10, Mission Impossible. I call it that because it's basically about a spy mission. It's at night. Agamemnon can't sleep. He wakes up or gets up and goes to find his brother Menelaus. And they start talking. And then they wake Nestor, the advisor, because they want to know what they should do in this bad situation for the Greeks. And they rouse the other heroes, Odysseus, Diomedes. And then Nestor gets the idea to send Diomedes and Odysseus out as spies to the Trojan camp. And, their purpose is just to kind of get more information, reconnaissance, right? And at the same time, the parallel camp of the Trojans has an interesting thing. Hector sends out a spy, and his name is Dolan. Dolan volunteers because he wants Achilles' horses. And Achilles is famed for his horses, and they've been captured by the Thracians. Well, eventually, Diomedes and Odysseus are the superior spies. They find Dolan. They have no mercy on him. They kill him, even though he begs them not to. And then Diomedes slaughters the Thracians and steals the horses to show that they have done this at night and they can kind of enter at will. Book 11, the war heats up again. In this book, the Greeks make a comeback.